Greetings, welcome to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Last episode, we arrived here on Illium. We got a bunch of things to do, lots of people to talk to. We still have to do some shopping and exploration since we've never been here before. We arrived pretty late in the episode, so let's not waste too much time and see what is around here. We were checking out the markets here and I think we saw Gianna Parasini. She was on Noveria in Mass Effect 1. She arrested Annihilus.
Holy crap, Shepard? I thought you were dead.
Well, I'm back.
Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Annihilus.
Yeah, that was a pleasure.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Annihilus?
He made the one mistake Noveria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer.
Right.
What brings you to Illium? You know, that you can talk about.
Well, I'm hitting... Should I be upfront or is it classified? I mean, we can trust her.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork. Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
Okay. What's with the beer? Examine the beer. And +2 Paragon. Shepard had to leave. Target saw me. Couldn't break cover. A sorry merchant smuggling schematics from Noveria. Can you talk her into showing you good stuff? Talk to the merchant. Well, what does she have first? A lot of stuff. Maybe we can get a discount before we nail her.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course, I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
Welcome! You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Illium.
Sure, but I'm a big spender. Do you want this to be my favorite store on Illium? What do you sell?
Is everything here so expensive? I plan to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it, as long as you work with me.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
Really? Special items?
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
I see. Well, I want the advanced stuff.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to fine you out of business.
Well, tough luck, Hermia. What about the schematic?
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him.
Damn.
Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Okay. Talk to Gianna. But first, I mean, she did give us a discount. So, biotic damage, Medigel. Melee damage, shields, melee damage. Lots of armor. Apparently it's a full set. Gastral arm. Seating. Shields by 8% heavy weapon ammo. Well, I mean, I don't really need... I mean, heavy weapon ammo would be nice. Plus shields. In some situations. Why not? And... let's get the Medigel. Increased by 4, definitely.
I'll take it.
The rest we'll check out later. Right, this is too expensive. Anyway. Alright, let's talk to Gianna. Maybe she'll give us a real beer this time.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing a sorry. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
Okay. Well, you love doing this, apparently.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
Well, good for you. So, Gianna's history.
How'd you end up on Novaria, anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
I bet. So, undercover work.
It must be hard, going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
I guess. It can mess with your mind.
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Part of me, yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
So what are your plans?
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
Interesting. I know the original ending of Mass Effect had to do something with dark energy, so they were already planting seeds around here. So it was good to see you.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around. Oh, hell with it. Mwah. Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Shepard's helmet. Okay, we should be able to talk to Liara here.
Another difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked.
This is
The
our
Council has
office.
suggested that the attacks are a tragic coincidence, likely the result of Batarian slave traders or isolated
Nixeris.
investors in prefabricated.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Liara will be pleased to see you.
Okay, what do you do here?
You're Liara's assistant?
Yes, Liara relies upon me to acquire useful intelligence. I don't have her network of contacts, but I supply her with supplemental data. It's really an honor to work with her.
So do people respect her?
What's Liara's reputation here on Illium?
She is greatly respected. In a few short years, she's amassed a sizable network of connections. She could have even more political power than she already wields if she weren't so focused on her personal goals. But I believe she should tell you about that, not me.
Okay, well, thanks.
I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
So let's see Liara. We haven't seen her since Mass Effect 1.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have. I'll make it simple. Either you pay me, or I flay you alive. With my mind.
Damn.
Shepard! Nixeris, hold my calls. Shepard. My sources said you were alive, but I never believed. It's very good to see you.
It's good to see you too. So you have sources, huh?
You have sources now?
A few. Sources, contacts, even a little hired muscle. I've been working as an information broker. It's paid the bills since you... well, for the past 2 years. And now you're back, gunning for the collectors with Cerberus.
Well, you could come with me.
If you know that, then you know that I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
Okay. What things do you need? Help, maybe?
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise, someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Illium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
Okay. Why do you need my help? Just tell me what's going on.
What's this all about, Liara? Can't you just talk to me?
Don't you think I want to, Shepard? This isn't because I don't trust you. This is Illium. Anything I say is probably being recorded.
So why do you need my help?
Hacking a terminal sounds pretty easy. Why do you need me?
I don't know anyone else I can trust. Hacking the security node won't get you the data. It just creates a minor glitch in the system. You'll have a short time to find a local server left vulnerable by that glitch, and upload the data to my system. I'm leaving my own system vulnerable so that the data can be imported during that short time.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
Okay, so can you tell me about Samara, maybe?
There's an Asari named Samara here on Illium. Do you know where I can find her?
Samara. Yes. She arrived recently and registered with Tracking Officer Dara. You can find Dara at the transportation hub.
She's being tracked?
Why would Samara have to register with a tracking officer? Is she a criminal?
No. In fact, she's quite the opposite. Samara is a Justicar, one of an ancient sect of Asari warriors. Dara can tell you more.
Okay, and what about Tane?
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here on Illium.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago. My sources tell me he may be targeting a corporate executive, Nisana Dantius. He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
You just knew that?
That was all just off the top of your head?
I'm a very good information broker, Shepard. The world of intrigue isn't that different from a dig site. Except that the dead bodies still smell.
Damn. Well, look at you. All grown up, making threats. Flaying people alive with your mind. It's like it was only yesterday when you were trapped in that bubble. On... what was the planet's name?
Thanks for the help. That's all I needed to know.
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with, let me know.
Let's get the Shadow Broker right. If you give her this information now, I believe that all the other quests that you have for her are gonna end, including the data hacking thing, I think. So we're not gonna do that yet. Instead...
How's your own work going?
Everyone needs information, Shepard. You want to know why I don't drop everything to join you? I need to get that data. It should be about friendship or trust. But that's not the way it works on Illium. Let me know when you hack those terminals. Give me that, and I can talk to you.
Okay then, I'll see what I can do.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Right, we have a few journal updates for the Justicar, the assassin. Well, Liara, it's been nice seeing you. Nice view you have here. You didn't see me down there? Okay.
Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union.
So let's see what we can find around here.
Intelligence and height.
I need minimal heat increase. And speed. I have extremely high performance requirements.
Certainly, sir.
Safe, too. I need a 100% safety guarantee of anything going onto my suit.
I see. Very pretentious. Customer over there.
Would like to offer a clarification of our special report on notorious assassin Thane Krios. While Illium News did credit Thane Krios' legendary skill to his Drell heritage, no offense to the Drell community was intended. Illium News does not encourage or tolerate prejudice against any sapient species and apologizes for any unintentional misstatements implying otherwise.
Okay then. So he's after Nisana. Nisana was on the Citadel, I believe, in Mass Effect 1. She had the pirate sister.
I'm gonna have that asshole arrested.
What? Find troublemaker.
Watch yourself if you go in there. Some human is causing trouble. He's demanding that I sign the place over to him.
Good to know.
I'll be careful.
Or you could kill him. Legally, in self-defense. I'd make a really good witness. Failing that, I'm hooking up security cameras now. If he or anybody else causes trouble, I'll have their asses arrested.
Okay, I think I remember who this will be. Yeah, this was a surprise. I mean, a funny one. When we saw him here on Bachelor Party. Ooh, that's nice. What are you guys up to?
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding. And that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
Listen to your friend, Solarian.
I don't understand. Humans celebrate wedding contracts by tempting infidelity? It makes no sense.
Calm down, man. Don't embarrass me in front of the stripper.
What do Turians do? Do Turians do this too?
I'm just here for the drinks.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Damn.
Okay, now that's offensive.
Well, you guys are having fun. At least. The human is. And the Turian has drinks.
I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very thinner.
Okay.
I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
Okay, that makes my legs hurt just watching it. And my knees are meant to bend that way.
Damn. I don't know, man. Your knees... Well, I guess they... I feel like it's your legs that are a little... different.
This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay. You see that bit there?
The little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans and Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight.
That can't be sanitary.
Not the point, man.
Yeah, not the point. Solarian is getting pretty invested. I guess, if I remember correctly, there's not a lot of female Solarians. Right? Just a lot of males. And they negotiate reproduction contracts based on their social status and stuff.
I can understand why I might find Asari attractive, but how can they be attractive to humans too? They look just like Solarians.
What? They look exactly like us. I'm not seeing the Solarian thing at all.
Me neither.
You're both wrong. Asari look just like blue Turians. Look at the head fringe.
Wait, you don't think they're like mind controlling us to see them as attractive, do you?
Please be quiet. You're going to ruin Asari for me. And there aren't many Turian women on Illium.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. Maybe. I mean, I can kind of see the Turian thing because of the scalp, but the Solarian thing, I don't know. Not at all. Okay. So, here we are. Conrad is here.
You're really holding out on me? I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose. I'll do anything to get the job done. I'll go all the way without a second thought.
Okay, Conrad. How's it going?
You want to see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from Commander Shepard.
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really you? It's me, Conrad Verner. We met on the Citadel. I wanted to become a Spectre. And then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that lesson well. So you're alive, huh? I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
So, if I remember correctly, this is actually a bug that they didn't fix. Conrad was supposed to have this renegade attitude and tell us that we shoved a gun in his face and whatnot. Only if we actually did that in Mass Effect 1, if we chose the bottom options, but we chose the top options, the Paragon options, and we actually only showed him our gun because he asked us to. He wanted to take a picture, so these lines were not supposed to be here. So apparently for some reason they didn't fix this bug, and the workaround was to give Conrad a line in Mass Effect 3 where he apologizes for being a dick here. I don't know why they didn't fix it, or if they couldn't, I don't remember. But I do remember playing the game before the bug existed, and I remember going Paragon and he had the correct lines and the nice attitude because of it here. So for me it was confusing when in Mass Effect 3 he apologizes. I thought that Mass Effect 3 was actually bugged and not Mass Effect 2. So I kinda experienced that bug in reverse or whatever. Anyway, shoot him in the foot. Hit him, for crying out loud.
Conrad, why are you acting like me?
What, are you crazy? I'm nothing like you. I'm not a Spectre working for the Council. I'm on my own, backed only by my wits and my nerves. No rules, no laws, just whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm not like you at all.
See, he's supposed to emulate Shepard's attitude, whether that's Paragon or Renegade. I guess this kind of makes it more funny a little bit. I don't know. So, Conrad's job.
So, you just wander the galaxy righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates too, you know, for extra credits.
This was very meta. So, security detection.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
Oh, fair enough, Conrad. But do you have actual training?
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
I'm saving the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk. But you saved the galaxy and showed other races that humans mattered. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
I was not a big jerk, Conrad. You just forgot your lines. So where'd you get that armor?
How did you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these days, if you're willing to pay. Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
So he's cosplaying, basically. Ah, boy. Well, Conrad, what were you doing here anyway?
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport. She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Illium. You just need a license.
Oh, Conrad. Let me handle it. Come on. For all time's sake.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Okay, find the weapons merchant. We have to talk to the Asari weapons merchant. Alright, Conrad. You stay put while I take a look at... Like the bartender is actually...
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous.
I bet.
Anyway, this is Eternity, and I'm Athena, Asari matriarch and bartender. Catch anything?
And father of Liara, apparently. So, really a matriarch, huh?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs served as honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Yeah, very tragic. So, tell me about your mom.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She'd put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
Okay, and your dad?
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars.
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Fair enough. So, your parents in the wars?
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
And then?
What happened when he found out?
I was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out, and made me promise to love whichever one survived. Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
Yeah. Okay, so... working in a bar?
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing. Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming and they didn't want to hear it.
What was coming?
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in Mercbound. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Fair enough. You tell them. I mean, you shaked your ass in a sleazy bar yourself.
What's it like, living for nearly 1,000 years?
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving. That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out. And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
Well, too bad. But that's it for now. Thanks.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
A drink?
I'd like something to drink.
Sure. I'll set up a tab at the drink kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back.
Wow.
Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
I bet. Tell me about yourself. Didn't we do that already?
What's it like being an Asari matriarch?
Pretty much like being anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Okay.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Right. Don't eat the nuts in the Red Bowls. They're for Turians and Quarians. You'll get cramps.
Alright. Well, Let's have a drink. Shot of liquor, the best Asari hard liquor money can buy. Much more refined than the Krogan swill. Glass of wine, a sweet and mellow glass of famous Asari honey mead. Mystery drink, whatever this is, it's rumored to come from the deepest reaches of the Traverse, distilled on a shadowy, nameless planet by a specifically adapted, maybe, Vorcha? Adapted? Okay, well, let's just get some liquor. Shot of liquor down the hatch. Okay. What else?
And he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
I don't know. Oh, this is the data pad, I think, for Ish on Omega to Galana Lamay, shipping routes into the terminus systems. Don't worry. Our contact is a Batarian gentleman named Anto. He's one of Ariatelokus' flunkies, but we're keeping his palms well greased. And he should offer us safe passage through the systems. As long as we stay beneath Arya's notice, we should be fine. Valeria. I think we met Anto. And he was actually... I think he's guarding the bar.
Respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing. Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are. Someone whose food you can eat.
Oh, he's dropping hints. Right, this is Lantea, but I mean, we'll do that when we're gonna do the actual quest. We're gonna talk to her. For now, maybe let's go and explore more out here on Illium.
But is that gate open too wide? Investment think tanks are noting concerns that new technological discoveries may have set the
Do you have anything flashier? I want something that says, I own this room. I own you.
I'll see what we can do, sir.
This guy.
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems are asked to discontinue treatment immediately. Please return your system to an authorized dealer for a refund or for credit toward the exciting new Koros brand radiation personal defense.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. I'm lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were starting to shoot. If she lets us back in, I'll get it, I promise. If not, well, we'll just have to hope.
Right, this has to do with the Thane quest.
Excuse me, I'm on an important call.
Alright, buddy. Got news. It's over here. Truck. Yeah, nice view of Illium. Serena.
Hungry? Then come to the Fish Dog Food Shack. Tasty fare and credits for a limited time only. Or for the connoisseur, try our grade A Tachanka raised Varen steaks. Turian and Quarian food options are also available. It's
Okay.
fun for the whole family. Come to the Food Factory.
Division of Elcos.
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
I don't know, some of them seem dangerous.
That's the whole point. Danger means more contract work for us.
Okay. So we got a secure station here we can hack. This is the quest for Liara, right? Let me see. Illium, Conrad. Illium Liara systems hacking. Liara has requested help hacking systems on Illium to get her valuable data. After hacking a system, a vulnerable server node can be linked to Liara's machine. Find security terminals, hack them, and then locate the nearby vulnerable data and upload it to Liara. Well, let's see. Okay.
No, I haven't had any luck yet. She insists it was legal. I don't know.
Success.
I'm going to call in a favor and have a friend examine the contract.
Right, there's more of them. We got people around here. Let's see.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes
this is the
permanent neural
news.
scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use.
Okay.
50 hours plus overtime.
You're sure gateway weapons and armor are good enough?
Oh, blue rose of Illium. Let your roots dig deep into the hot soil of T'Challa.
Okay.
Let our scorching sun and sheeting rain turn your supple beauty into strength. For if our love is to survive, it must grow thorns to pierce the hand of any that would uproot it.
What a nice poem. So let me see. Okay, there's more apparently. How many do we have to do? 3? There's one. Come on. Okay,
What about you?
60.
Want to try and make it as a commando?
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use them, right? Damn, that's a hell of a sight.
I'm telling you, relax. Max will never notice a few missing pieces.
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and
Maybe
a waiver?
this?
These are the Terminus systems.
Shepard, this is Liara. I've got the data. Come see me when you've got a moment.
Okay, Liara. I got Renegade from illegally hacking. Shiala is here. She was the Asari on Ferrum. No, on Pharos, I think.
Shepard, I don't suppose you'd remember me. I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Illium for just that purpose.
Okay. How is Zeus Hope?
How is Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Really? So they took the Thorian, huh? Interesting. Are people in danger?
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again? Or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zoo's Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Illium will seem mundane by comparison.
Okay, just tell me, how can I be of assistance?
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans, but the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Why are you green?
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable as well. I'm also having vivid dreams about my time with the Thorian. It is disconcerting.
Indeed. So tell me about your health problems.
What kind of health problems did the colonists have?
Headaches or muscle spasms similar to what they experienced while under Thorian control. Sometimes the colonists near another former Thorian victim shared sensations like heat or pain. It has to be a result of trace amounts of the Thorian's parasitic spores. You can see why we'd want it studied and cured.
I see. So, scanning contract.
Tell me more about the contract you signed for these scans.
Barrier Frontiers was interested in our problem. They offered to perform medical scans and deliver treatment for next to nothing. I should have known it was too good to be true, but we were desperate. In the fine print, we apparently agreed to let them perform invasive follow-up procedures if they deem it valuable, which they have.
So is this a real threat?
Can they actually force these procedures on you?
No, but they can declare us in breach of contract, which means we're responsible for the full price we would have paid normally. Zoo's Hope just got back on its feet. There's no way we can afford that, Shepard.
Well, let me handle it.
I'll talk to the survey group.
I appreciate it, Shepard. The Barrier Frontiers representative knows about the issue.
Just leave it. The good old Shepard. He'll take care of every problem in the galaxy. Medical scans. Right, we have to talk to the Barrier Frontier lady. So we finished Liara's quest.
I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
Who reads labels, though?
So consider it a way to weed out the people too stupid
Hello?
to know the limits.
I'm on a call.
Yeah, well...
I'm on a call.
Wait, didn't we have to talk to her? Conrad. The person making trouble in eternity is actually Conrad Verner. An obsessed fan trying to prove himself. An Asari weapons merchant tricked him into trying to shut eternity down for unknown reasons. Talk to the Asari weapons merchant and find out why she lied to Conrad. Wait, maybe it's that one. Over here, maybe. Weapons merchant.
It's just, we're looking for weapons. Shouldn't you be taking this seriously?
Hey, I'm 60 years old and finally out of my parents' house. And Eclipse girls never lack for, company.
You could get killed.
What about you?
I'm almost 20. My genetic stats are average, and my clan has little political power. For a good reproduction contract, I'll need the money.
Fair enough.
Can I help you with something?
Conrad spoke with you.
I talked to an old friend, Conrad Verner. You told him that the Eternity Lounge was selling red sand.
Oh, you're Conrad's friend. Yes, that place is really dangerous. I should know. I'm an undercover cop. Did you get me the deed to the bar? I need the deed to, stop the red sand dealers.
Okay. I'll help you.
I softened up the bar owner, but you need to go in and finish them off.
Really? Are you sure?
Absolutely. You just need to close the deal. Go in, be tough, and let them know you're with me. They'll hand the deed right over.
Wow, great. Here, I'll set you up for a discount. Thanks for the help.
Well, that's one way to get a discount. Let's see what she has. Well, a lot of stuff that I can't buy right now. Amplifier plates increases power damage. This might actually be useful. And we can't buy anything else. Krogan.
Blue rose of Illium. Leave eternity unembraced and grapple in the glorious struggle that is us, here and now. I am speechless.
Wow.
Not with blood rage, but with love. And I stand here, humble and mute, to offer you all. Come to me, Blue Rose of Illium. Let our three hearts beat as two.
Well, Blue Rose.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Do you need help?
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything. He's harmless. Which, I know, Krogan, so it's hard to believe. His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
Oh, come on. Reasons for breakup.
Why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me. Or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know. Because of the genophage.
Did you talk to him, maybe?
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think he realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
Okay, what made you date him?
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
So, you should make a decision, maybe?
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Come on. How many Krogan poets have you seen? This guy is... he's the real deal, lady.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't. and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you a discount at the terminal. Thanks for the help.
Okay. Solve that problem. Shepard romance advisor. Fish. Damn expensive fish. Oh, what the hell. And let's get the ships. Okay. What else did we have to do around here? Right, talk to the Asari. For Shiala. There's a shop here too. Star charts. 500, interesting. Maybe she'll give us a discount. Irenia.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough. Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
What's the point?
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of you. Humans, Solarians, Turians. You come to our planet, then complain that our laws don't suit you. The galaxy would be a better place if nobody but the Asari had ever dragged themselves out of the primordial muck.
Well, maybe. So what's, maybe let's not accuse her so fast and try to see where she's coming from. Contract legality.
You really think this is legal? Maybe Illium's contract analyst should look it over.
You ignorant yokel. I was negotiating contracts when your ancestors were still burning witches and enslaving each other. I haven't lost a contract dispute in 70 years. Try me.
This is because they're human?
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
So it's Grief then. I think we met her daughters. One was the secretary at the embassies, Sephiria, I think, and the other was the consort secretary. So, alternate procedures.
Perhaps we could work out different tests, something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
Okay. Humanity as saviors.
You seem to forget that a human saved you from Saren and the Geth.
The Geth created by the idiotic Quarians? That a rogue Turian Spectre led in an attack? The Geth didn't start with the Citadel. They attacked your human colony, Eden Prime, first. You humans brought the Geth upon us. You and the Turians are the Quarians. My people's deaths are on your hands.
Okay. Asari reproduction.
I thought Asari preferred to mate with other races for genetic diversity.
A short-sighted mistake perpetrated by the same self-hating malcontents who spawned the hateful term pureblood. We hardly need your alien DNA to randomize genetic material. A little radiation would work just as well. You provide no diversity, no new insights, no advancement. You bring only chaos and senseless deaths. Ah.
Ugh. Okay, hatred for aliens.
Why are you so prejudiced against aliens?
Where do I begin? With Solarian explorers unleashing the Rachni upon us, then unleashing the Krogan to correct their mistake? Or the Turians, so eager to bomb every problem away? Or humans, the new arrivals who already think they should be in charge? Every war that has plagued this galaxy has been caused by your people. My people's deaths are on your hands.
No, she's not wrong.
Whose deaths are we talking about exactly?
The mother of my daughters was killed on the Quarian homeworld during the initial Geth uprising. My daughters died on the Citadel when the Geth attacked. One worked in the embassy. The other was a greeter for the consort. I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is give me useful medical data.
Well, she has the worst luck, really. All the worst events in galactic history. One of her family members dies.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't. Oh. I'm sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Okay, hey. Weren't you supposed to give us like a discount? Did you? No? Damn. Well, let's get these anyway. We'll need them, I'm sure. Still got 31k. Let's talk to Shiala.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah, I had to deal with Arinya. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
The Sari are prejudiced too.
You did it. I just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have... Is it always like this? Yesterday's problems lingering in some new form. Isn't anything ever just fixed?
Well, it's not all bad.
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
Well, I mean, listen, Miranda's right here. Okay. Well, a lot of familiar faces from the previous game on Illium. Unfortunately, we don't have any more time for today, so we're gonna continue again in the next episode. We're gonna go talk to Conrad and Liara, and we'll see what else we can do. But for now, thank you for watching and farewell.